Good morning. I hope everybody's doing well. A lot going on in the world, isn't there? That's why it's so wonderful to have a practice that allows you to find quietness inside. Yes, I am on time. So, Carrie, we're always thrilled for you to come and be here with us. Chase, good morning. I'll be emailing you later. I got your email. And Cavell, good morning. And it's just us. So let me bring everybody in and we'll do our mantra. So we're going to call on Mother, Father, God, and all the different phylums of the angels, and all the ascended masters that are connected in and throughout the hierarchy, and to all the universal beings who are learning and seeking for more information about growth and inner awareness for the ascension. And we'll say our mantra. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. And yes, Jesus is coming. I just wanted to talk for a minute. So I was asked, well, what is it that I do? And I do a very lot of things. I do healing work with the chakras, and many people may think chakras are just about twirling them and having them working, where your whole experience of life is coming through those chakras. It's a greater depth of study as you work with them for over a long period of time. And I do, as I do with Jesus, I hate to call it channeling, but that's the known word for, I do the sharing of space and consciousness with them. And I could speak to your master teacher, and I could heal and do patterns release from singing, the light language. And there's a lot of different ways and techniques through subconscious work. I created a holographic technique that can replace places in the body that are overwhelmed and renew them. So there's just so much, because the more I grew, the more things came. And I would always be told, yes, go add this to your toolbox. I took Science of Mind for 2 years. I am someone who teaches the science of mind, which I think is a great process for someone who really wants to not only do a treatment, a healing treatment, but also I think for me, it taught me how to really experience God and to be able to talk about God, and so many pieces that a lot of different things don't teach you. So many times as I look back, I am more aware of what all I was taken to and what I was given to help me be who I am today. And there's the meditation. We do the Master Babaji meditation techniques from the ancient siddhis, which is similar to the techniques of the Maharishi. My teacher studied and was a enlightened monk with the Maharishi, and Master Babaji came to him, and then I'm one of those. He's taught how to offer those techniques. It's a 5,000-year-old ceremony. It's very, very profound. But they're your healing technique. They help you heal while you quiet yourself inside. And there's so many benefits to it. Somewhere on here there is a video about the meditation techniques. You know, there's only 40 actual meditations that do work. And the Babaji Bija mantras are one of them. So I do a lot of things, but I always do them from the surrender place that it's God working through me. Master Babaji comes when I give the initiations. It's a beautiful life, I can only say that. So for each of you, as you're here today, you are sitting in a place on the path that's going to develop that more and more, that quality of light quotient, that consciousness to raise it so that you too can become the vessel and find peace and work for God. That's what it is. God is then your paycheck. So, very good. So I'm going to let Jesus come in. I was talking to him earlier, and let's say hello to everybody. That's right, I did to some of you, didn't I? Well, I'll do it again. There's nothing wrong with 2 hellos in a day, is there? There's Carrie, and Chase is back. Certainly we all missed her, didn't we? Cavell, Christina, Marby, lovely to see you. Barbara Ward. Barbara keeps me in a line. I say that in a loving way. Sandy, good morning. And, oh, it just jumped. Her land story. Well, it's good to have you back. I hope you'll enjoy today. Things are a little bit different. See if you can make it for the angel messages, but they are also very different. Much more from a powerful place. Kathy, good morning, and I'm so grateful for your loving words today. I will be sending you an email out later also. And Michelle Blakely, good morning. I'm thrilled to have you all here to be able to share Master Jesus with you, because no matter what, we have to acknowledge that Christmas is coming and his birthing and the actions of Mother Mary all are right up everywhere you look in our face right now, other than perhaps we see it in ornaments and all these things. But that's where the gift of Christmas came from, or the gifts that were brought to him and upon his birth. So sometimes we just need to take a moment and go back into what is this really all about? And you know, there have been 13 times in the experience of humanity that the story of Jesus and him coming has happened. That's how many times humanity has failed or been eliminated. So hopefully this time will be the last necessary. But probably many of you didn't know that. And someday we'll have to just make a certain time just to talk about that. But we're here, and he's still, while he knows this isn't his time to be Jesus, it's not his responsibility. He is still Jesus, but not doing the work as he did in the time when he was born. And we have access. How about that? So, let me see, this says there's someone new. Karina Robina, very welcome. I hope you enjoy it. It looks like you are subscribed, and maybe you'll come again. Yes, we need more likes that you like what my information is and what we do. It works for the channel. So I would appreciate it if you're sitting here, then you take a minute and hit that you like what it is. Thank you, Chase. Okay. So let me call Jesus in. 11:11. How about that? Good morning, my brothers, my sisters. Where I'm being at this moment, there is a chill to the air. So here it is warm. I am grateful. I spoke to my father this morning. I spoke to him about all of you and how I was spending time hoping that my heart and my energy and my words were touching you to support you in your growth and your love. As my father joined my great gaze upon you, he offered me to say to you that stress prevents you from love. Stress prevents you from love. And what we want to have that be is that the love prevents stress, you see. It is turning things around. Ask him to work with you and to help you as I for these stressors. Remember, they are only lessons. And when you begin to no longer become stressed about that which provides itself as a lesson, your life will change. It is not that stress is needed to grow. No, love is needed to grow. For once you touch just a small piece, you will want to discover more and understand it and apply it and radiate it. He told me that some of you are afraid of him. He finds it far around the globe in the universe. I can only speak as his son. Do not waste your energy being frightened. For in the moment where you truly touch his light, your heart will melt like butter. He so loves the world, so loves all of you. Yes, he loves me too. So, Father, my Father, I encourage you to know, to discover. If you need to, start at the great central sun and ask as you work with your higher self to know that he comes to you. Do you know there's no forgiveness from God that's needed because he forgives before it comes? It is forgiveness inside yourself that you are challenged with. Yes. And yes, whoever's asking me, am I bringing God to this discussion today? And I say yes. I say yes. I say yes, continually, yes. For his love is infinite. He is my teacher as he is my Father. The times of when I walked this earth in the human form, he walked with me. Man did not see him. Perhaps some grew to perceive him in my heart, as they will with you. One of the greatest gifts in the world you can give yourself is become at one with my Father. It is then you will know the understanding of cherishing yourself, cherishing you. I wonder, who knows what that means? You know there is only one of you, and there could never be another. And there are times when you each fight with who you are inside, and you allow disappointment to move you away from your truth. All lessons, my friends, all lessons. It is not that I did not have them also, for I did. For I did. I walked many days in the desert with me. Perhaps much as many times you have felt all alone. I was tempted. I was thrown to illusion. And what I could remember was the love of my Father. Those truths which God told me and about him. Mother, she is dynamic and much different. Her love has a different quality. Through TheoSophia, it is a nurturance that will be hard to find. Willing to help the smallest bird or the largest bully. This is what nurturance is. Allow yourself these things. Love, nurturance, feeling the cherished part of you. There is an illumined being within you that will one day become you. And how you prepare is to begin to know the peace and harmony are your birthright. So if we look at the blueprint of the soul of each of you, there is one thing in common. It is the completion of the human cycle. To be able to move from birth and rebirth. Not today, and perhaps not tomorrow, but there will come a day when your love grows infinite bounds, and you will understand. If you could see through my eyes now, you would see an unlimited movement in front of you of freedom. The crystalline quality of energy that awaits you. The movement which is like a feather. Freedom. It is, yes, the freedom Saint Germain speaks of. It is. And yet many people in that process think of the freedom of the human being. It is not. It is the freedom of the spirit. Perhaps you can feel from within me that freedom to be free, to speak of the love that is mine and all around me. Most importantly, that comes to me from my mother and my father. The gentleness, perhaps like you've never felt. The acceptance, which is complete. The honoring, which has me stand proud. Not in the ego way, but in a humbled way. For I know they say truth to me. So here I stand for each of you today and tell you I love you. It has always been so. It will always be so. And there's one day I will ask you to walk with me, and it will be for forever. Do not be frightened of it. It's not soon. But know it will be so. It will be so. For now, you are here upon this earth. And I'd like you to share with me a prayer. And we want to abolish hate. And perhaps you say to me, my Jesus, can't you do that yourself? It isn't that I can't. I want you to know that you also are part of that. That it is you and your love, your qualities of all of whatever they are beneficial to not only the earth, but to the world and the universe. So if together we see our love, it's so magnificent. It is so large and will be able to consume the smallest speck of hate. And as it attempts to scream and to become aware As it throws its illusion toward us, we together radiate from our heart a greater love, a greater knowing of the truth. Hate was man-made, and it's not part of what you came with. And our compassion for those who have found it to be a brother to them, let us ask for that to be left gone. Let it leave now. And allow the angels to lift it out, to set them free. And yes, I ask you to place your hand out for this being, for these many who need nurturance and love. To know that they cannot be swayed by the hate, but instead will begin to know that the love, the wondrous love, will bring all you would ever need to you. Ever, ever. I have seen it do this for many people, but for me it is beyond words. Yes. 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 Allow your heart to keep growing and growing, radiating love. People that come around you will begin to transform because they're going to feel the love that you are emanating in your innocence. So now I reach out my hand to you. Come, walk with me. And we will elevate ourselves up into the cloud. And you will feel the energy of the world around you rising, feeling freedom. No, you are not gone. You have not become lost. You're just perceiving truth from a different space than before. And there is love galore everywhere. Everywhere. There is no darkness that can touch you in this memory of this light. Yeda kababa shanakiete penena. Yeda haba shakiete nena mapopo. Hapo kiete na shata bato. Yete nena mama yete. Perhaps you will find time to walk and to feel the warmth of my hand each day. Each day. If that brings peace to you. My brother Babaji comes close in this moment. I came to earth to move through ascension. Babaji came to earth to live forever in form. Our tasks are similar and yet uniquely different. It is all for humanity. Babaji is always close. He is like a father to TheoSophia. He is always close. So there are those who would say you are quite rich in light, for it is all around you. It is all in different flavors of qualities of experience of movement upon the earth. What do you choose? Mother and Father watch over all of you every day. They are quite miraculous. Know this, for you are never forgotten. Never. So I can still see the pink light of your heart moving around your world, embracing all the hate. And may this world become changed. And may the inhabitants of this world feel that it is time now. Perhaps you will continually hear that. It is time now. For many things. For love. For peace. For friendship. Honoring. And begin to know that you are cherished and sacred. Take a moment and feel how you feel right this minute. And there will come a day when it will be every moment, every millisecond. The particle spin of your energy field will radiate so brilliantly your light. It will come. It will. Patience is, yes, a virtue. So I am going to move on now. I give you much to think about. Mostly important, my Father. Bring him into your life. Feel his energy, as in this moment you feel mine. And you will find more happiness. So, my brothers and my sisters, many blessings. Tonight I offer you each a blanket of energy of pink to place over you to sleep well and to bring healing and a quiet mind. Many blessings. Oh, that'll wake you up. Sorry. You're welcome, Chase. It was powerful. Christina says, wow. Marby, always with her amen. Thank you, Jesus. Mm-hmm. It's interesting how he talks about having conversation with his father. Does anyone else have something they want to say or have me comment on? Wonderful, Barbara. Thank you. Yes, I felt very strongly that he wanted you all to be able to not only tap in with him, but with his father. So, yes. You're welcome, Christina. It's emphasizing love, yes. When you have moments like this one, it's like the world that we normally live in doesn't exist. And someone's knocking. That was pretty, you couldn't have planned that any better, right? Hopefully my husband will hear it. So let's see, today is Wednesday. So tomorrow, sure I can. She's asking if I can explain the part about connecting to the Father through the Great Central Sun. The Great Central Sun is behind Sirius. It's not the sun that we see. It is behind Sirius. So you just have to hold an intention that you're going to the Great Central Sun. And that's the major location where Mother and Father reside, other than the hearts that they live within, with all of us. So you just need to have a clear thought in your head that Sirius, it's behind it, and go there, and it's quite a massive place. And there is a lot you can go in and experience inside, depending on everybody's growth and their vision. But you would be welcome. It's all now been stated and it's set forth. You can go there. So when you have quiet time, maybe sit and ask your higher self to always go with you wherever you go, and go to the Great Central Sun and have an experience. And all that helps your light to increase and your awareness of truth and mother and father to grow. And that's the gift he just gave everyone. And Kathy says, quite moving. Yes, it was. I had tears in my eyes, and I was just the receptor here. It was, Chase said it. Yes. So I hope that answers your question, Barbara. You want to say that you understand, so I know you get it. You see, I work with a lot of different levels of the light, all the angels, all the masters, and each part of it is another level of dimension of your growth. So, like, I really didn't know that much about the masters until I met Douglas in Thailand. She understands. Okay. So I learned about the masters through him and then my own experience. And that's also where Babaji and I met. So if you feel like you know Babaji, you've probably, for 200 years, he sat and had a meditation group that was a number beyond what you can say. So a lot of people remember Babaji in their hearts from all the meditation they've done in another lifetime. I've had people, as we traveled the earth all around the United States, people would come by seeing his picture. And this lady says, I try to get my husband to go to all kinds of New Age things. Now he's the one who said I had to come with him. And it was very powerful because when he received his initiation, Babaji stood right in front of him. They were very old friends. And the lady was just blown away. So you never know. You never know who you've been connected with before. You don't really yet know who you are. So, yeah, quite powerful. So, all right. The 1:15. I think we're done for today. I will be here and see you tomorrow at 11 for angel messages. All right? Or whatever else you might need. Many blessings. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to like it. Bye-bye.